welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. I am DragonFire. Welcome back to Angel City, episode 8. Today we look at finishing up the expressway that we started. We need to work the exits and entrance ramps to the expressway here on this country road leading over to the farm. I'm also looking forward to developing out quite a bit more in this area here. Last episode we developed in this area here, and we want to continue it over this direction. And I'm going to spend some time this episode and work on a little bit of terraforming, kind of cleaning this up, and a little bit of decoration. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let's go ahead and get started here. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to swing us back over here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this developed up. Run up some roads here. Try to give it a little bit of an organic feel. I think I did all right over there. And we'll see how well we can get this to work. There we go. Let's go ahead and get that populated and see what happens. There we go. As we see, got a bit of growth in here. I've already eaten up all of the residential income, and while we were waiting for this to fill in and develop, it seemed to have hit a negative income here. So let's take a peek and see what is helping cause that. Let's see here, economy. All right, so I've got some residential coming in. Let's see what our taxes are set at 12. Most that we can get while without the citizens complaining. So let's see, where are we losing some money here? Well, we're not losing very much. We have a lot of budget in roads, and our medical has the highest, and then fire as well, emergency services here. All right. Garbage is doing very well for that. Let's check out our budget. Our roads aren't even up there yet. Let's see. We could take a look at our electric production in use. We're going to need something soon for that, so I don't want to adjust the amount for that. Water, we're okay, but we're going to need some more here soon. And then these budgets here. Well, let's take a look. Health. 73 sick, 800 capacity. I think we have a lot of healthcare. So, I think we could save a little bit of money in here for right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and make an adjustment. Bring it down about 10%. Let's see what that'll do for us. Not a lot. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. And that is actually an income from the farm. As it goes through cycles of whether it's, you know, getting enough out or if it's just enough of production. So let's let it run for a minute. Let's take a look and see how the farm's doing. So while that's going, let's see what we've got. There, we have an increase in employees this time. So now we have 220 workers or so. Wow. Population just hit busy town. Perfect. That'll give us a little injection of cash as well, so we're no longer negative. Let's see, what is that going to do for us here? We are going to have oil specialization. Now we can do some tourism, get some more unique buildings, trolley buses, sightseeing tours. City policies, that will be good. We'll get into that soon. Let's see. Here are some of the new policies. Oh, good. More roads. Needed some more nice ones here. Scroll down here. We have some more bus only, or some roads with buses, with bus lanes. Bigger hospitals, fire stations, more gardens, oil plants. This will be a good investment for power. Some more for the parks. I got a skate park down here. Road maintenance building. We're going to need to start turning up our road maintenance anyway. Some bigger warehouses. Community pools, trolley depots, some office buildings, some more city office buildings. Those would be good. Wow, there we go. We got a lot of good stuff in here. I think the city policies may be the most useful at the moment. Let's see. Our next level is another 2,500 citizens to get to 8,000. There we can get another area. And then we'll be able to get into some campuses and get some education going. Some further education. All right. So real quick, just to try to boost our abilities here, some of our production, our cash income. I'm going to place in a few worker barracks. Let's go ahead and get rid of this overlay. So let's go ahead and try to make an area where we can set these up. I think we'll do it right in here. I'll put one down here. I think that'll look good. Maybe two. And stick with the rural roads here because that makes the most sense. I want to keep in mind I have this hill here. I don't want to do... Maybe I can come off of here? What do you think? That might work out well. Yeah. Good. One here, one here. Does that tear the ground too much, or are we okay with that? I don't think that's too bad. I mean, just imagine if you're sitting here on your break, get to look at the river like that, you know. Yeah, and not bad. We'll go with that. So that'll add a little bit more here. That'll add some workers. Dude, we jumped in workers a little bit. That also increases our efficiency. So if we look real quick at what they do, the work efficiency goes up by 10% per building, up to a maximum of 100%. So we just went up 10%. All right, and of course now we don't have that much money at the moment, but the efficiency will help out. We'll generate a little more money with that. Now let's take a quick peek also. We have a need for more commercial to get us to grow a little more. Let's see where we can give a little bit of boost. And I didn't check this, but this is good. We're all in here. We got a little bit of commercial in these areas. So it's doing all right. I don't want to overpopulate one area with commercial. I want to keep it spread out a little bit here and there so there's no traffic jams created when the delivery vehicles come in. So maybe just a couple little, corner stores here and there. Still got a lot more to fill in here, so that's good. Let's see. I want to keep some of this area, I think, to work with potentially high density. All right, let's see here. We've been developing in here pretty well. Let's go ahead and get a couple more in there. Now keep in mind also with the realistic population mod, the amount of people that live in the households is a lot less than standard vanilla game, which means you need a lot more residential to work at the commercial areas or the industrial areas. All right, we are maintaining an income, so this is good. Get some more commercial coming in. We're doing great with the commercial in here. And I need a little bit more money in order to do the infrastructure work that we got to do. While we're at that, let's take a quick look. Landfill. Let's work on emptying that a little bit. That'll head over to either the recycle centers here. Look what they're doing. They're just drive in a circle, go back in, come out, drive around, empty their trucks. That's awesome. All right. All right. Look at that. Increasing still. That's what we want to see. So we can get to level 3 on that. All right. So what we need in here is something that's going to be efficient. We have trucks that come in from this direction, and they're going to get on the expressway. So if they get on this way, we want a ramp coming down on this side. And if they're going to go in this direction, we want them to actually make a right-hand turn to go in that direction so they're not crossing traffic. When they get off the expressway, we would like for them to get off over here so they can come around and go this way. However, that does introduce a cross traffic on the expressway, because if they're going this way and then they've got to move over a lane and everybody else has to move over the other lane, they start to interfere with each other. That is kind of the downside of Clover. So we don't really want to recreate a cloverleaf here. But I think what we'll end up doing is we will prioritize the exiting in this direction, which will allow us to exit here cleanly, and anybody coming from this direction can come off over here so they go in that direction. So in that case, this will be so it'll be an exit here, be an entrance here. Now, the exit here, we also want to make sure people can go this way and cross as little as possible. Most of the traffic going down to the right here will be citizens, will be mostly the residents. Same thing coming off of here. Anyone going this to the right will generally be residents. Trucks will go left. So if we exit here, enter here, exit here, the only cross traffic you get is mostly residents. Same situation here. If we get our trucks come off here and go that way, and they come on this way, we can then allow the residents to get on the expressway this way. So there's only that little bit of cross right there. So that is what we will work on. Now we've got 24,000. It's dropping a little bit. So let's go ahead and prep the area real quick. We're going to have to remove some trees. Gotta make sure we have enough money to do what we got to do here. Right. So let that keep playing in here while we work on that area. Let's see how we're doing real quick since our residential need is increasing. Look at that. And here we have our school. We're going to put a high school in here eventually too. This is great. Let's take a look. Hickory Park has 1,900 people in it. Our households, we are almost maxed out. So again, we're going to need more residential growth. So for right now, let's go ahead and concentrate on this task at hand. Enough of the distractions. All right, I will be right back. I'm just going to lay out that road the way I just described it. right, there we go. We're going to go ahead and work with this. Didn't quite turn out exactly based on space. So we're going to have a little bit of cross traffic. Let's see, we'll go ahead and get this rolling a little bit here. All right, so one thing I still got to do is we want to change dedicated turning lanes. However, we also want to adjust this one. No straight through, so they're not going to take this as a shortcut. We've got dedicated turning lanes left, right, left, straight. We don't have lanes here for that yet. We'll fix that here. Oh, we'll keep this up. We're also going to go ahead and get rid of the traffic lights there. Get rid of the traffic lights here for right now. Let's fix this lane here so that it is a left turn or a right turn. There we go. We'll see how that goes. So that should entail coming off the expressway here, getting on the expressway, getting off the expressway this way, or getting on the expressway this way. So what that is doing for us here is any trucks coming off the expressway in this direction have a free right-hand turn in here. If we also do this, these guys will not interfere with each other as they come off the expressway. It'll be free and open. We can see that we already kind of do this here. However, if we can change the road here, let's go ahead and do that here. See, rural, we only have those, so we need to change this. We'll use simple asymmetrical with no parking. Put that right there. We'll make sure we give them a dedicated turning lane. So here I'm going to do a control click and fix this lane again. No straight through. Okay. Now, speeds of these roads. So we're at 50 here and we drop to a very slow rate here. Let's go ahead and fix that. Oh, speed limits. New bar here. We'll keep it at 50 along here since this is such a rural location. Apparently we changed the ramp speed as well here. Let's remove default speed. Aha, indication of default speed as opposed to not. That is a change. Interesting. There we go. So that should provide us with a good on-off ramp. That should adjust some of our traffic in this direction as well. I think that's going to work out well. We'll have to keep an eye on the intersections here and over here and see how well utilized everything is. I'm going to go into a time lapse, I think, and clean this up, make this look a little more developed and not just, you know, blasted through the hillside here. So, give me a moment. I'll be right back with that. Well, there we go. We've decorated up that intersection, that interchange. We've got it all set up. Went ahead and increased lane mathematics here, provided asymmetrical in and out of that area. So we're doing pretty well. I had to slip in another power plant. I didn't have enough money to buy the oil one, but we're holding. We're doing all right. We've got plenty of electricity, plenty of water, plenty of sewage at the moment. Garbage is doing very well. Definitely doing well there. Traffic is at 88%, but there are no traffic jams. It is all heavy traffic. Just lots of movement. That's all it is. All right, and with that, I will leave us with a quick tour of what we've done here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And stay tuned for our next episode of episode 9 next week. I'd like to thank Whack4863, Biffa, and these others for inspiring me to share my playtime with you. Please check out their channels. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe to see more. Ring that bell to be notified when I upload the next video. Thank you for watching.